Welcome back to Lorcana Academy.
Today's episode is the first in a series where our deans take these starter decks and play some matches to see which one is best. And don't forget, we are sponsored by Coolstuffinc, so if you guys want to use code ACADEMY at checkout with Coolstuffinc.com, you get 5% off your order, and it's the best place to pick up all of your Lorcana sealed product and singles.
I can't wait to see some real paper gameplay. Let's get into the game.
I'm Zvex.
And I'm Veggiewagonyee.
I'm going to be playing the Sapphire and Steel starter deck. I have a lot of challengers in my deck that help me do extra damage, and I have a lot of actions that also take care of characters. I'm going to win this race to quest for lore.
I'm going to be playing the Amber and Amethyst deck. I'm going to try to keep as many of my characters alive as possible until I can land a heavy hitter like Moana or 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺𝙺. All right, let's roll to see who goes first.
17.
19. I'm going to go first.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We're going to take a moment to alter our hands. I'm going to alter my hand by 1.
All right, I'm going to put 2 back. Okay, to start, I'm going to ink Jafar, Wicked Sorcerer, and then I am going to play Olaf, Friendly Snowman. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw, I will ink Develop Your Brain, and I will play Flounder. Pass the turn.
All right. Draw. I'm going to ink Mickey Mouse True Friend, and then I'm going to play 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺 Charlatan with Challenger +2. So I'm gonna fight you. I think I'm also going to send Olaf on a quest and take the lead. Go ahead.
Well, challenge accepted. I might challenge you too. You never know. Now that you have an exerted character.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see.
Go for it.
I'm going to put Captain Hook into my inkwell. And I'm going to exert 2 ink to play Aurora, Regal Princess. She can quest for 2 lore. I'm just going to quest for a lore myself. Now we're tied.
Okay. I'll ready and draw my card. This is a tough choice that on what to put into the inkwell, but I am going to ink Be Our Guest. I'm going to pay 3 for Maleficent. I get to cast my spell. So when I play, I draw a card.
Okay.
And then for sure, I'm going to have 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺 challenge Flounder.
Flounder doesn't have enough willpower not to get banished.
Mm-hmm. But 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺 will take 2 damage. We'll send Olaf on another quest. I'll go up to 2. Pass the turn.
All right. I will ready, set, and draw. So this is interesting. Usually you want to put an ink into your inkwell each turn, since you're only allowed to put 1 in per turn. But because 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺 has 2 damage marked on him, I want to take advantage and not lose Aurora. So I'm going to play an action. Fire the cannons! I will deal 2 damage to chosen character, 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺.
Ooh, all right. Banished.
So I don't happen to have another card in my hand that I want to put into my inkwell. I'd rather just use this ink to play Captain Hook, Forceful Duelist. He has Challenger +2, so while challenging, he also gets +2.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and quest for 2 lore. I'm gonna take the lead.
Aurora questing for 2 is rough.
Which is why I had to get rid of 𝚉𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺 instead of putting additional ink into my inkwell. All right, go ahead.
All right, gotta figure out how to. Because now I have a losing clock. I quest for less than you per turn.
You can play higher costing characters than I can.
Okay, first I'm going to ink Hey Hey Boat Snack. I am going to challenge Aurora with Maleficent.
Okay.
So they're just gonna both be banished. I'm going to send Olaf on a quest, tie it up, and then I'll spend 4 ink for Ariel on human legs. She can't sing songs because she's voiceless, but she does quest for 2.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
Ready, set, draw. I'm going to put Magic Golden Flower into my inkwell. I'll exert 3 ink to play Kristoff, Official Ice Master. He also quests for 2 lore.
Okay.
So now we're even as far as how much we can add per turn.
We're both ramping it up.
Let's take advantage of Captain Hook's ability. I'm going to challenge Olaf, which means Captain Hook has 3 strength.
Yeah, in hindsight, I don't think I should have quested with Olaf. That was not a good idea. Yeah, so that's going to banish Olaf, but will deal 1 damage to Captain Hook.
And Kristoff's ink is still wet, so I'll pass the turn. It was just 1.
Yes. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, ready and draw. Captain Hook challenging for 3 is a bigger problem than I thought it would be.
He makes him walk the plank. Arr. You don't have any crocodiles in your deck, do you?
We'll find out. I'm going to ink the wardrobe. I'm going to spend 4 ink for Cinderella, Gentle and Kind. Yeah, she's a 2/5 with Singer 5, so she can sing some powerful songs, and has an ability to remove damage from my princesses.
Is Ariel a princess?
How dare you ask me that?
Just making sure that it says so on the card.
Yes, she is.
Nice synergy.
Mm-hmm. But the problem is, I don't think that she will make it to my next turn if she quests right now. But you know what? If you're willing to trade both of your characters for my one, I'll take that risk. I'm actually gonna have Ariel go on a quest, and I'll go to 5.
Okay.
Pass turn.
You know, it's really hard to decide what to do when you're coming from sea to land, land to sea, legs, feet. No, it's tough. I'm already set and draw. I do not like you having multiple characters that quest for 2 lore, so I'm going to challenge Ariel with Captain Hook.
Okay. So she'll take 3 damage, but she's still on the board.
And Captain Hook takes 1 for the team. But then I'm going to exert 3 ink to play Smash. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Ariel.
All right. Maybe I should have trusted my instincts that she wasn't going to make it to my next turn if she exerted.
And with that, I'll quest for 2 with Kristoff to tie the game up. And before I pass to you, I'm going to ink Develop Your Brain.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready and draw. That's a pretty good draw. I'm going to exert 3 ink for Rafiki.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not Rush.
Yep. So we're going to take advantage of that rush, challenge immediately, and have Rafiki challenge Kristoff.
Well, now I can't touch Cinderella with Kristoff. Okay.
All right, nice how that works out. And then I'm just going to quest for 2. Pass a turn.
All right, ready, set, draw. I will ink Magic Golden Flower. I will exert 5 to play Beast. He has break. When I play him, I can banish chosen item. There's no items. Pass turn.
All part of my plan.
Don't be playing an item this next turn.
I'm going to ready, set, and draw.
Cinderella, do your chores.
I'm drawing pretty hot here. This is great. Well, Beast can't take out Cinderella, in one challenge. So I am going to send her on a quest for 2 more lore. I'm almost halfway. And then I'm going to pay 4 ink for Jetsam. 3/3 with evasive, and gives my Flotsams evasive as well. And then I'll pass.
It's pretty fishy.
I'd say kind of ugly fishy.
Ready, draw. You're at 9 lore already?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. This is where I was nervous about being behind in the inkwell early on. I'm going to play Hercules. I'm going to have him enter Exerted because he has Bodyguard, which means he can enter play Exerted, and any opposing characters must challenge this character or a character with Bodyguard if able. So then Beast will quest for 2 lore. I got to try to ratio. And I'll pass.
All right. Yeah, I definitely thought I was going to be taking the defensive with these decks, with this matchup, but I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Apparently you keep drawing really good cards.
First, this is why I love this game, because I get to say things like, I'm going to have Jetsam sing Friends on the other side. So I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 5 for Flotsam.
No!
Yeah. So now the pair of them have evasive and rush. So immediately I'm going to have Flotsam challenge Hercules.
All right. Well, Hercules will deal 3 damage to Flotsam, but be banished in the process.
Oh, yeah. And then Cinderella, once again, questing. I've passed the halfway point, and I passed CO.
I really need something amazing here. That is not it, but I had a card in my hand that seemed advantageous, and now that you've played another character, it got a little bit better. For 5, I'm going to play a song. I'm not going to use my character to sing it because I still need to try to catch up here. I'm going to grab your sword. I deal 2 damage to each opposing character. So Flotsam, goodbye to you. The rush evasive duo is no longer active. You still have the evasive one, which is annoying, but also a chunk is taken out of Cinderella that if you want to challenge me with either of your characters, you're going to lose it. And I will also quest for 2 with Beast. Go ahead.
I thought with Flotsam and Jetsam that I was so safe with that. I was like, okay, can't be challenged. You were not going to be able to catch me in the race, but the direct damage was I didn't expect that.
I've drawn quite a few damage action cards this game. I'd like a couple more characters in order to turn the lore score in my advantage.
Big moves this turn. I'm sad that this is just slightly too late to be as good as it could have been, but I'm going to ink Magic Broom. I'm going to pay all 6 of my ink for Sven, official ice deliverer.
Wow, 5/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big stats. And then I'm going to have Jetsam's beautiful voice sing another song. It's Hakuna Matata. I'm going to remove 3 damage from each of my characters, so they are both fully healed.
Dang.
And then we'll quest with Cinderella for 2 more lore.
All right, I've got 2-3 turns at most to take this game.
Hurry up.
Yep, we're gonna try. I said I needed more characters, and I got Jasmine disguised. She does quest for 2 lore, but I've got to slow you down a little bit here. I wish I had enough to take care of Cinderella. So I'm just gonna take care of Jetsam.
That would be great if you could. But Jetsam has got Evasive.
All right. Well, instead then, I'm just going to quest for 2 lore. It's not looking good for me. I really have only this next turn to draw a solution. Go ahead.
All right, already. Yeah, that Evasive late in the game comes in so handy. I'm just drawing every card that I could possibly need. This is great.
Maybe you really did learn everything you needed to know in the How to Play video. You're showing off your masterful illumineering.
Hey, you got 2 more games.
That's right, because I'm going to win games 2 and 3. Let's go!
Maybe I'm getting too cute with this, but this just makes me so happy. Jetsam is gonna sing another song. It's a reprise of Friends on the Other Side, so I'm gonna draw 2 more cards.
That card advantage is really hurting me this game.
Yeah, this is fantastic. We're gonna have Sven challenge Beast.
Down banished beast goes. The villagers got their way.
Pay 4 for Hades, Lord of the Underworld. A 3/2 with Well of Souls. When I play this character, I return a character from my discard to my hand. I'm going to return Flotsam.
Gross. Good thing you don't have enough to play it this turn.
Okay, not this turn. And then I'll send Cinderella on yet another quest, go to 15, and pass.
So basically, you've got enough lore represented on the table to win next turn.
Yes.
I need to draw another great action card, and I did not. Let's go on to game 2.
All right. I don't know. It feels pretty good to win the first game, and I maybe I'll take the aggressive approach again. That it seemed to work really well, even though it wasn't what I thought.
I'm gonna get some more characters out and quest for some more lore. That's how I'm gonna win.
All right, let's draw.
Good luck. I will also play first.
Good luck.
I'm gonna alter my hand by 4.
You might not want to hear this, but I'm only gonna alter my hand by 1.
All right, Illumineers. We gotta get this one with some great cards off the top here.
If I draw as well as I did last game, it's all over. Better to be lucky than to be good.
Well, I'm gonna ready, set, not draw since it's the first turn. I'm going to ink a magic golden flower, and this character seemed to work out well. Captain Hook, Forceful Duelist. Go ahead.
Draw my card, and I was ready for your Captain Hook with its challenger. I'm going to ink Mickey Mouse, and then pay 1 for Pascal, Rapunzel's companion. So as long as I have another creature, it has Evasive.
All right.
Yeah, pass the turn.
Ready, set, draw. I will put another magic golden flower into my inkwell. Exert 2 for Aurora, Regal Princess. And I'll use Captain Hook to quest for 1 lore. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is a pretty strong start for you, since the one thing Pascal can't do is challenge very well. I'm going to ink the wardrobe and then spend 2 for Yzma, Alchemist. Whenever this character quests, look at the top card of your deck and put it either on the top or the bottom. And since I do have another character, I'm going to quest with this now evasive Pascal. And pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. I'm going to ink Ransack. For 3, I'm going to play Mickey Mouse, Detective. He's got Get a Clue. So when I play this character, I may put the top card of my deck into my inkwell face down and exerted. I don't get a look at what the card is. It just goes there.
That could be your best card.
It could. But it's ink now. I can't challenge Pascal, so let's go ahead and use Captain Hook to quest for a lore, and I'll also use Aurora to quest for 2 lore. Pass turn.
All right. Decent lead. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh, I love that card. I'm going to ink Ariel on human legs and then spend 3 for Maleficent Sorceress. I'll cast my spell and draw a card when I play it. I think I'll take the opportunity since you've quested with Captain Hook. I'm going to have Yzma challenge Captain Hook.
All right. Well, since Challenger only works when I'm doing the challenging, Captain Hook only will put 1 damage on Yzma and be banished.
Yes. We will, of course, quest with Pascal for 1 more, and I'll pass.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I'm going to put Grandma Tala in my inkwell and exert 5 for Beast. Hard-headed. You don't have any items still, but that's fine. I just wanted to get Big Beastie Boy in play.
Yeah, a 4/4 that can quest for 2 is it's pretty good no matter what.
He's angry. I'm going to use Aurora to quest for 2. Seems pretty strong. I will also use Mickey Mouse to quest for 1. Go ahead.
All right. Exactly as planned. I'm going to draw my card. I'm going to ink another Ariel on human legs. I'm going to pay 4 for Jafar, Wicked Sorcerer. Now, I'm the one with Challenger, and that's Challenger plus 3. So, yeah, Jafar is a 5/5 when challenging.
Ugh.
And speaking of challenging, I'm going to have Yzma challenge Aurora.
There we go. They're both banished.
They're both banished. We'll quest again with Pascal. I'll go to 3. And, oh, Maleficent, what do I do with you? I think you have to just hang tight for the moment. I'm just going to pass.
Seems suspicious. Ready, set, draw. I don't really feel too bad about what's across from me.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Mickey Mouse and Beast to quest for a total of 3 lore. Exert 3 ink to play Jasmine Disguised. She quests for 2. And I will also exert 2 ink for Aurora, Regal Princess. She also quests for 2.
You can quest for 7 on your turn.
That's why I said I didn't feel too bad about what was on the other side, because you can only do 3 to my 7. So now, turns to you, Veggie.
Okay. Ready my stuff and draw the best card I've ever seen. Close. I'm going to pay 3 for Rafiki, Mysterious Sage with Rush. And then we're going to get to challenging. I'm going to have Rafiki challenge Mickey Mouse.
All right, Mickey Mouse will deal 1 damage to Rafiki and be banished.
I'm going to have Jafar challenge Beast.
Beast will take 2 damage.
Beast will take 5 damage.
Stupid challenger. All right.
And receives 4. So
yeah, close to dead.
Close to dead. But we'll see if you do anything about that. I will send Pascal on a quest for 1. I will ink Minnie Mouse, Beloved Princess, and pass the turn.
All right, ready, set, draw. I'm just gonna keep making you race me.
Okay, because I'm for sure losing the race.
Yep, that's why I'm going to quest for 4 with both of my princesses. And as much as I would love to slow you down more with Smash, I'm going to put it in my inkwell.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, that means something big's coming, right?
That does mean that I'm going to then exert 6 to play Mufasa, King of the Pride Lands. Because he's a lion.
Yeah.
From Lion King. And he quests for 3 lore. And is a 4/6. All right, go ahead.
Wait, say it again.
Mufasa, King of the Pride Lands. Okay, whoa, got a little excited.
All right, ready, set, and draw my card.
Yeah, probably time for game 3.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because
Got princesses and a cat.
you do.
What more could you ask for?
Maybe you just having a cat. I'm going to ink Hakuna Matata, and then I'm going to pay 4 and play Hakuna Matata. I'm going to remove 3 damage from each of my characters. So Jafar will go down to 1 and remove the 1 from Rafiki.
Worked out okay for you last game.
Mhm.
Let's see how it goes this time.
And then we're going to get right back to challenging. I'm going to have Jafar challenge Jasmine.
Nala is offended.
That'll mark 3 more damage on Jafar, going back up to 4. I'm going to have Rafiki challenge Aurora, marking 2 on him. And at this point, we got to actually start gaining some lore, so I'll quest with both my remaining characters and pass.
All right, ready, set, draw. I'm just gonna quest for 3.
Yeah.
I actually thought this was the one that did 2 damage to each opposing character,
Oh.
but it's not. But it still does something similar, so I'm gonna play it. I've got Fire the Cannons to deal 2 damage to chosen character. Jafar is looking real nice because it's gonna take your entire group of characters over there to take out Mufasa. So down Jafar goes. Pass turn?
It's fine. I was prepared for this. Kind of.
You're not playing Ruby, which is very fitting.
Yeah, right.
If you know, you know.
I'm going to pay 3 for another Rafiki Mysterious Sage. And I have to get rid of Mufasa or I lose. So I will have both Rafikis challenge Mufasa.
All right. They all get banished.
All banished. All banished. And then I'm going to ink another Minnie Mouse. And then quest for 2 and pass to you.
All right. Time to draw some more characters as I intended at the start of the game. That is not another character. Right now, you're only making 2 lore per turn.
Yeah, you have some time to figure out what to do.
I know from the first game that you have some cards in your deck that can quest for more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you were very right. I'm just gonna slam this on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 𝚱𝙴𝙺𝙺𝙺, Agent Provocateur.
Gross.
Yeah. This quests for 3 lore, and this, I love this ability. Into the Shadows, whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, I just put it back in my hand.
That's dumb.
It's really good. We're gonna quest for 2. And I'll pass it to you.
Okay, well, I will draw. We can work with this. For 5, I will play another beast, hard-headed. Still no items, never gonna get an item off beast. Not in this game, go ahead.
Now we just try and turn the corner. I'm gonna pay 1 for Stitch, new dog, and I'm gonna pay 1 for Hey Boat Snack. And then I'm just going to quest with everything that I got. So 1 for Maleficent, 1 for Pascal, and 3 for Dr. Facilier. We're going to go up 5.
I really hope I draw that card that deals 2 damage to each opposing character. It's in here.
That would ruin my life.
All right. It's not. So I can make it so that you're still 1 away from winning and hope that I can get something more. I'm going to use Beast to challenge Dr. Facilier.
Okay.
I know, not that great, but we got to do what we got to do. Beast is banished.
Mm-hmm.
Sad times. We're going to use 3 of our ink to play Smash and deal 3 damage to Dr. Facilier. So at least I got that problem out of play, and I need to get at least another character out there so I can play Prince Eric, dashing and brave. He's my last hope. Save me, Prince Eric. He does have Challenger 2 and only quests for 1 lore, so I need 3 more turns to match with your 2. Go.
Hey, there's still that 2 damage.
There is. That would
to
be
everything.
the best top deck.
Well, it would have been. I don't know if you can stop me now because
Do you have something that can quest right away?
I don't.
Okay.
But I am going to quest for 4
Ew.
to put me 1 away, and then I'm going to spend 6 ink for Sven, official ice deliverer. So even if you hit that 2 damage to everything, I'm still gonna have something that can quest for 1. So
Okay.
we'll see if you got anything.
Just for fun, I think you've got it, but I've only got Kristoff to play, so you win this match, Veggie.
Man, that was a close game for Zbex.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome to watch. I really wish we'd actually gotten that game 3.
Me too. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys hit like and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. And also check out the sponsor, Coolstuffinc.com, where you guys can get all of your Lorcana sealed product and singles. And if you use the code Academy at checkout, you'll get 5% off your order.
That's all for this lesson. We'll see you next period. Don't be late.